Hello and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you've seen my face, my name is Claudia Nyree, and on here we talk about fragrances, we get into layering. It's a good community of folks who are total fragrance enthusiasts, and we love it. We love it. As I find new fragrances, I always bring it to the channel. This is where you can tell me, what are you interested in? What's new coming out? What do you want to talk about? On here, you can go through several of my playlists and it'll dig deep into some of the fragrances that I've already reviewed. But today, I want to talk about Jousett. If you have not heard of that brand, where have you been? Jousett is amazing. And we're going to dive into it today. Stay tuned. Okay, let's jump in. So I'm gonna have my phone out. So if you see me looking down, it's because I want to give you the notes. But I want to get into how did I get into Jousett. If you are not following me on Instagram, please do. There is a wonderful fragrance community on there, and someone from that area told me about Jousett, and I just fell in love. I fell in love. And if you want to know more about it, this is the video. This is the video for you to watch. I want to jump in. When I first got into Jousett, I had been hearing everybody talk about it, and they were talking about Gourmand Bacor. Gourmand Bacor is a cookie. It's like a sugar cookie. That's what it is for me. It's a sugar cookie. It's one of the ones that I reach for if I just want to be sweet, right? And I do find that men, and I could be wrong, so men, if you are watching this, please jump in, chime in, and let me know. But I think that men really like sweet fragrances on women, right? We go for that ba-ba boom fragrance, and they love a good sweet fragrance. Well, Jousett Gourmand Bacor is going to be the one I would tell you to start off with if you wanted to get into this line. And the notes in this one is caramel milk. It's 2 doses of caramel. That shows you how much of a cookie this is. Like a caramel, like one of them sugar cookies with the caramel top on it. That's this. Milk. It has a little leather, not a lot. You got incense, smoke, and taffy, right? But to me, the smoke that's in it, and I want to put it on my skin. Oh, this is a caramel cookie. It's a caramel cookie. That's what this is. The smoke and the incense in it, I think it just gives it body, right? It's giving it body. It's not taking away from it. It's just giving it body. This is, if you have Cookie Butter by Skin Potion, put it on with this. And if you haven't got into Skin Potion, I'll make sure that I post the video above. I did a whole discussion on that. You can always tune into that video. But this is a caramel cookie. It's hot here in Texas, so I haven't been able to get back into this. When it cools down for the fall, that's when I wear most of my Gourmand. So you may see this one again when I go through all my Gourmand fragrances. This is a caramel sugar cookie, right? Okay, so the next one that I got into is I was at a fragrance get together. We were just all sitting around talking, and one of the people had on like this, oh my gosh, she smelled so edible, right? It was real fruity, and I could not put my finger on it. I was like, what is that? What is that? And what she had on, and this was affordable, surprisingly. This was very affordable. She had on La Tarte Titan, right? This one here is brown sugar and apple. I wear this one with my brown sugar fig body spray by Bath and Body Works. I spray it on my clothes, and then I put this fragrance on, and it takes that brown sugar to the next level. But let me get into what the notes are. The notes in this one is brown sugar, salt, vanilla bean, apple, tonka bean, caramel, and vanilla. So if you haven't noticed so far, I love all of the gourmand kind of food-like fragrances that Jousett makes. But this one is so beautiful on. That brown sugar is almost like the brown sugar you making when you making you're gonna put the droplets on a pie, or you're gonna put something on a dessert, so you gotta kind of like burn the sugar. That's this. And then the apple in it is a green apple. You know, that sweet kind of tart. It's sweet, but when you eat a green apple, it's kind of tart, like kind of sour or whatever. That's this. Jousett La Tarte Titan. Not bad. Not bad in pricing. Really affordable. Affordable for a niche type fragrance. Let me say that. Because my affordable might not be your affordable. But to what I've spent, this is affordable. The last one, I just went to Glamcation. Glamcation was in Torrance, California. And God, I had to have this one. And it was like, I don't really know why I hadn't gotten deep into, and I'm looking it up right now, why I had not gotten deep into the accident vanilla. And I think because I felt like I had that gourmand Bacor, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know about if I need another like foodie type one. So I kind of like fought myself on getting this one. I went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on getting it. And then I just finally, when I went and I just came back, I just decided I'm going to get it. Right? I'm going to get it. And the one I'm talking about is Accident à la Vanille. But this is the Madeleine de Proust. Right? This one here, I don't know what I was thinking and why I waited. This one, if you don't have an apricot fragrance or like a peachy fragrance with a touch of with a very, very touch of like a sugar biscuit that you would eat with your drink with your, when you're drinking your coffee, you have like them little, what they call them is like coffee cookies. It's the only way I know how to explain it. But I have to tell you the notes. So I want you to envision this, right? When you envision this, the notes in it is going to be the apricot. It's going to be peach. This fragrance has butter. I mean, it is like unreal how delicious this is. Apricot, peach, coconut, butter, biscuit, vanilla. Yes, it is still a foodie. It's a foodie type fragrance, right? Let me do the other arm because I don't even want to combine the two. Because I have Gourmand Bacor over here. And on this one, yeah, it's like a butter biscuit. It's a butter biscuit with apricot or peach jam. That sounds so good. Oh, it's making me hungry. Yeah, it's a butter biscuit. It's the cookie you eat when you're drinking coffee and you're being elegant. You know how you go to a brunch and they give you like these little cookies or whatever? That's this. And the coconut in it, it's like coconut skin. It's not the creamy coconut meat that's in the inside. It's the coconut skin. So this here, if you were wondering, Accident à la Vanille Madeleine is different from the Gourmand Bacor. So if you were like me and you were like, I already have Gourmand Bacor, I don't see the purpose of buying this one, they're different. This here is a sugar cookie with caramel topping. This one here is like a butter biscuit, not the biscuit you eat for breakfast, but like a cookie, right? And then on top of it is like a peach or an apricot jam. These are different. So I went through all three of the ones I currently have. Now that's not all the Jousetts I want. Now I will say this, with the Jousett line, they do make a lot of variations of the Accident La Vanille, but they all have a different spin on it. So there is, and I'll make sure that I post it here of all the other ones. There is a vanilla cream, and that one is almost like a creamy ice cream. They do have, what's another one that I'm kind of thinking about? And again, I haven't did them yet, but I'm thinking about it. They also have like a chestnut. If you into like something nutty, there's a chestnut cream with French vanilla, and the bottle looks like this. So this is a line that if you are into like foodie type fragrances, they have a whole line of them. Now that's not all that they make. You know, they have African Queen. Here's one. African Queen is another one that a lot of people talk about. What's another one? Oh, the gingerbread brown sugar. That was limited edition. It came out around, I want to say the Christmas time, and I missed that one. But it smelled like a gingerbread, like you know how you make those gingerbread castles around Christmas, like as a contest. Gingerbread brown sugar smelled like that. So of the three that I have, there any one of them that you are really interested in getting, then tell me about it. Tell me about it in the comments. Let's go back. Let's talk about it. Let's get into some conversation about Jousett. What are another one that you think that I should get into and I haven't currently bought yet and I need to get? Maybe not one that's gourmand or foodie, right? It might be another one. African Queen, like I said, is on my list, but I just haven't gotten it yet. Then I would love to know that. I always enjoy doing these videos with you all because as much as I help you pick out some fragrances you've never heard of, y'all help me because I'll have the ones that I have in my collection that I do talk about. I talk about what's in my collection. I don't personally buy stuff just to discuss. I talk about what's already in my collection. But you help me realize it might be something else I need to add. So again, I hope y'all have a wonderful night, a wonderful day. Whenever it was that you got to watch this video, I hope you are subscribed. If you're not, I don't know what you're waiting on. It's a great channel. Subscribe. And I'm going to see you in the next video.